Hi, this is Sai Prasad. Welcome to my channel. In the previous video, definition of pronoun was explained. Among the types of pronouns, personal pronoun was explained in detail. One more important point regarding personal pronoun in this video. Here, before I explain the point, let me ask one question to you regarding that point. If more than one personal pronoun is given in the place of subject or object, in which order it is to be written? Do you understand my question? Let me repeat. If more than one personal pronoun is given in the place of subject or object, in which order it is to be written? Are you thinking? Think once. Then compare your answer with my explanation. If more than one personal pronoun is given in the place of subject or object to express good activities or to express good things, the order is second person, third person, and first person. That is the order only for good deeds or good activities. Let me explain with the examples. First one, you, Anusri, and I have been selected. First check whether the sentence is explaining a good activity or not. In this example, the sentence or the example is about a good activity. So, this order should be followed. What is the order? Second person, third person, and first person. In this sentence, what is the subject? The subject is you, Anusri, and I. Here, which pronoun is written? First, you, second, Anusri, next, I. Here, you, second person, Anusri, it is equal to she, third person, I, it is first person. Do you understand? See the second example. Amulya and I will attend the party tomorrow. In this does this sentence express a good activity or not? Yes, the sentence expresses a good activity. Then what is the order of personal pronouns? Second person, third person, and first person. Here in this sentence or in this example, the subject is Amulya and I. Here Amulya, it is equal to she, third person. Next, I, it is the first person. Observe it, third person and first person. Next, third example. You and I can do this job together. Does this sentence explain a good activity or not? Yes, the sentence expresses a good activity. Then order is second person, third person, and first person regarding personal pronoun. Here in this sentence, the subject is you and I. You second person, I first person. We have followed that order. Next, fourth one. The committee has decided to send you and Bharati. In this sentence, the committee subject has helping verb, decided main verb, send another verb. Then what is the object? You and Bharati. Here, does this sentence explain a good activity or not? Yes, definitely it is a good activity. Then what is the order of personal pronouns? Second person, third person, and first person. See it, you, second person, Bharati, third person. Bharati is equal to she. She means third person. Next, fifth example. The principal wanted to see Shivani and me. In this sentence, the subject is the principal. Wanted, main verb. See, it is also verb. Then what is the object? In this sentence, object is Shivani and me. Here, the sentence is expressing a good activity. So, the order of personal pronouns is second person, third person, and last first person. Here, Shivani, it is equal to she, third person. Next, me, first person. Observe it. For good deeds, we should follow the order of personal pronouns is second person, third person, and first person. Do you understand till now? Suppose the sentence is about bad activities. It means suppose the sentence was expressing bad things or bad activities. What would be the order of personal pronouns? Let us see. The order of the personal pronouns for the bad deeds or bad things should be as follows. That is, first person, third person, and last second person. It is nothing but reverse of good deeds or good things. Observe it. For good deeds or good things, the order is second person, third person, and first person. For bad deeds or bad things, what is the order? Nothing but reverse. Just first person, third person, and last second person. Let us see the examples. First example. I, Gopal, and you have spoiled the doll. Does the sentence expresses a bad activity or not? Yes. What is the bad activity? Spoiling the doll. That is the bad activity. So what is the order of personal pronouns? First person, third person, and second person. In this sentence, what is subject? I, Gopal, and you, that is subject. Here, I, first person, Gopal equal to he, third person, you, second person. Do you understand? Next, second example. Prasad and you were sent out of the classroom by the teacher. Does this sentence expresses about a bad activity or not? Definitely it is a bad activity. What is it? Sent out of the classroom. Is it a bad activity or not? Yes. Then what is the order of bad activities regarding personal pronouns? First person, third person, and last second person. In this sentence, what is subject? Prasad and you. Here, Prasad, it is equal to he, third person. You, second person. Do you understand? Next, third example. The teacher has criticized me and you. First, check whether the sentence expresses about a bad activity or not. The sentence expresses about a bad activity, that is criticize. Then, what is the order of personal pronouns? First person, third person, and last second person. In this sentence, what is the object? The teacher subject has helping verb, criticized main verb, me and you, that is object. You know how to find out object. You have been explained in the previous video. Here, in this sentence, object is me and you. Me, first person. You, second person. Next, fourth one. Kathy and you disturbed the class last week. First, check whether the sentence expresses a bad activity or not. Definitely, it is a bad activity. What is about disturbing the class? Isn't it? Then, what is the order of person pronouns? First person, third person, second person. In this sentence, what is subject? Kathy and you. Here, Kathy, it is equal to she. Kathy is equal to she, third person. You, second person. Next, fifth one. Lahari was murdered by me, Rajesh, and you last year. First, check whether the sentence expresses about a bad activity or not. Definitely, it is a bad activity. How do we know? Murder somebody. Doesn't it a bad activity or not? Yes. Here in this sentence, Lahari, subject, was, be form, murdered, main verb 3, passive voice. Me, here object is, in this sentence, object is me, Rajesh and you. That is object. See the order of person pronouns in the object. Me, first person. Rajesh equal to he, third person. You, second person. Do you understand this? Then the next pronoun is reflexive pronoun. Before we discuss the reflexive pronoun, let me explain some needful things. What is it? See it. First one is subject. What is subject? Subject is a part of a sentence of which or whom we are speaking. Then what is it? Once again, subject is a part of a sentence, first one, and we are speaking of that part. Subject is a part of a sentence, first point. Second point is we are speaking of that part. Then only it is considered as subject. Here, remember one thing. Subject must be a part of a sentence. Second one, we are speaking of that part. Let me explain with examples. First one, Samala is cooking a special dish. In this sentence, Samala, it is a part of a sentence. First one. Second one, we are talking of or we are speaking of Samala. So, Samala is called subject. Then immediately you may get a doubt. Sir, why don't we think a special dish is a subject? You may get that doubt because a special dish, it is a part of a sentence. First one. Second one, we are talking of a special dish also. Then why don't we call a special dish is a subject? Then let me explain one point to you. The priority whom or to whom or what is given, it is to be written at the beginning of the sentence. That is considered as subject. In the first example, the priority is given to Syamala. That is why the word Syamala is written at the beginning of the sentence. Here observe it. Syamala is a part of a sentence. We are speaking of Syamala. And the third one is Syamala is given priority in the sentence. That is why it is written at the beginning of the sentence. So based on these three things, Syamala is considered as subject. Do you understand? Here special dish is not written in this example at the beginning of the sentence. So it is not subject. Do you understand? See the second example. A special dish is being cooked by Syamala. In this sentence, subject is a special dish. How, sir? First reason, a special dish is a part of a sentence. Second one, we are speaking of a special dish. Third one, it is written at the beginning of the sentence. It is written at the beginning of the sentence. The priority is given to a special dish. So based on these 3 points, a special dish is considered as subject. Then you may get a doubt. Why don't we think Samla is a subject? Here Samla is a part of a sentence. Yes, I agree with you. Second one, we are speaking of Samla also. Very good. That is also one of the points. Third one, Samala is not written at the beginning of the sentence. Samala is not given any priority. Do you understand? Next, third one. Kartik has sold those articles. In this sentence, subject is Kartik. First one, Kartik is a part of a sentence. We are talking of Kartik. Second point. And third point is Kartik is given priority. That is why it is written at the beginning of the sentence. So based on these 3 points, Kartik is considered as subject. Then you may get a doubt. Why don't we think those articles is subject? Those articles is not a subject in this sentence because first one, those articles is a part of a sentence. I agree with you. Second one, we are talking of those articles also. Very good. It is also one of the important point. Third one, but those articles is not given priority. How do we know? It is not written at the beginning of the sentence. Those articles is not written at the beginning of the sentence. So it is not given priority. So those articles is not a subject. Do you understand? Fourth example. Those articles have been sold by Kartik. In this sentence, the subject is those articles. How? First one, it is a part of a sentence. Yes, 1 point. Second point, we are talking of those articles. Yes. Third point, in this sentence or in this example, those articles is given priority. That's why it is written at the beginning of the sentence. So based on these 3 points, those articles is considered as subject. Then immediately you may get a doubt. Why don't we think Kartik is a subject? In this sentence, Kartik is not subject. Here, 3 points should be fulfilled. 3 points should be fulfilled to consider it as a subject. First point, it should be a part of a sentence. Second point, we should talk of that person or that thing or that animal. Third point, it should be written at the beginning of the sentence. Here, Kartik, it is a part of a sentence. First point is fulfilled. Second point, we are talking of Kartik. Second point is also fulfilled. Third point, Kartik should be written at the beginning of the sentence. Is it written at the beginning of the sentence? No, Kartik is not written at the beginning of the sentence. It means Kartik is not given priority in this sentence. So Kartik is not subject. Next, fifth one. Raji was answering their questions. In this sentence, subject is Raji. On 3 points basis, we can say Raji is a subject. First point, Raji is a part of a sentence. Second one, we are talking of Raji. Third one, Raji is given priority. How do we know? It is written at the beginning of the sentence. So based on these 3 points, we can say Raji is subject. Then immediately you may get a doubt. Their questions, why don't we think their questions is a subject? No, it is not a subject. Here, their questions is a part of a sentence. So, first point is fulfilled. Second point, we are talking of their questions. Second point is also fulfilled. Third point, is their questions written at the beginning of the sentence or not? No, their questions is not written at the beginning of the sentence. So, base a third point is not fulfilled. So, their questions is not a subject. Do you understand? Let us discuss another important point, that is object. How to find out object in a sentence? If the verb is questioned with what or whom or to whom or for whom, the answer that is gotten is called as object. Let me explain once again. If we question the verb with what or whom or to whom or for whom, the answer what we get is called as object. Let me explain that one with an example. First one. Srikanth is reading the Bhagavad Gita. In this sentence, subject Srikanth is helping verb, reading main verb. Here, question the verb with any one of the question words which are given. First, use what? What is reading? What is reading? The answer is the Bhagavad Gita. In this sentence, the answer Bhagavad Gita is called object. Do you understand? Second one. Ram Lakshmi has drawn a picture for her students. In this sentence, subject is Ram Lakshmi, has helping verb, drawn main verb 3. Here, what is object? Find out the object by using any one of the question words which are given in the list. What has drawn? What has drawn? Answer is a picture. A picture is the object in this sentence. Then use another word. For whom has drawn? For whom has drawn? The answer is her students. Her students is object. In this sentence, two objects are there. The first one is a picture. Second one is her students. Next, third example. Morali has met Ramya just now. In this sentence, subject is Morali, has helping verb, met main verb. Then use any one of the question words which are given in the list to find out the object. Whom? Whom has met? Whom has met? Answer is Ramya. Ramya is object in this sentence. Do you understand? Observe it. Objects are written after the main verb. Observe it. In the first example, object is the Bhagavad Gita. It is written after the main verb reading. In the second example, objects, a picture, her students, both are objects. They are also written after the main verb drawn. In the third example also, the object Ramya is written after the main verb met. Fourth one. Funny wants a glass of water. In this sentence, subject is funny. Main verb wants. Then find out object to question the verb with any one of the question words which are given in the list. What wants? Answer is a glass of water. Here, a glass of water is object. Observe it, object is written after the main verb wants. Next, fifth one. Ritvika is presenting a gift to Vaishnavi. In this sentence, subject is Ritvika, is helping verb, presenting main verb. Then question the verb with any one of the question words which are given in the list to find out the object. What is presenting? What is presenting? Answer is a gift. A gift is object. Then use another question word. To whom? To whom is presenting? To whom is presenting? Answer is Vaishnavi. In this sentence, two objects are there. One, a gift. Second one, Vaishnavi. Do you understand how to find out objects? Now, let us discuss the next pronoun, reflexive pronoun. What is reflexive pronoun? Reflexive pronoun is also called as compound personal pronoun. First, see the definition of reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun is a word which helps to turn the action of the verb falls back upon the subject itself. It means the doer of the action and the receiver of the action both are the same person. The reflexive pronoun reflects the action of the verb falls back upon the subject. In the place of receiver of the action, reflexive pronoun is used. It means in the place of object, reflexive pronoun is written. Object place means after the main verb. Let us see reflexive pronouns. First person means speaker. First person means speaker. First person singular is I. I is the subject form. What is the reflexive pronoun of I? Myself. I is a singular. For singulars, in reflexive pronouns are ended with self. S-E-L-F. Next one. First person plural is we. We is the plural. It is subject form. What is the reflexive pronoun of we? Ourselves. Observe it. Plurals are ended with selves. S-E-L-V-S. Selves in reflexive pronoun. Next, second person. Second person stands for listener. In second person, singular is you. You is the subject form. What is the reflexive pronoun of you? Yourself. Singular. Next, second person plural is you. It is the subject form. Of course, it is also personal pronoun. What is the personal pronoun? What is the reflexive pronoun of you? Yourselves. Observe it, plurals are ended with selves, S-E-L-V-E-S. Next, third person. Third person means others. Third person stands for others. What are third persons? He, she, it. These are the third person singulars. He is the subject form. Of course, personal pronoun. What is the reflexive pronoun of he? Himself. She, it is the subject form. It is also personal pronoun. What is the reflexive pronoun of she? Herself. Next, it. It is the subject form. It is the personal pronoun. What is the reflexive pronoun of it? Itself. Observe it. Singulars are ended with self. S-E-L-F. Self in reflexive pronouns. Next, third person plural. They. They is the subject form. It is also personal pronoun. What is the reflexive pronoun of they? Themselves. plurals are ended with selves, S-E-L-V-S in reflexive pronouns. They are called as self forms. Reflexive pronouns are used in the place of object. Reflexive pronouns are used in the place of object. Reflexive pronouns are called as reflexive object. Reflexive pronouns are used in the place of object. That is why reflexive pronouns are called as reflexive objects. It has another name. They are also called as self forms because reflexive pronouns, the words are ended with self or selves. That is why they are called as self forms. Do you understand? Let us discuss the examples. First one, he killed himself last year. In this sentence, subject is he, killed, main verb. Then find out object in that sentence by using any one of the question words. What are the question words? What, whom, to whom, for whom. These four question words are used to find out the object in the sentence. Question the verb with whom. Whom killed? Answer is himself. So himself is object in that sentence. Observe it. Here the doer of the action is he. Receiver of the action is himself. Both are the same person. Observe it. The doer of the action is he. Receiver of the action is himself. Both are the same person. Observe it. Here subject is he. Object is himself. Here the word himself turns the action killed falls upon the subject he, isn't it or not? What is the definition of reflexive pronoun? Reflexive pronoun is a word that turns the action of the verb falls back upon the subject itself. Here the word reflexive pronoun is a word. Here himself, in the first example, himself is a reflexive pronoun. That word turns the action of the verb. In this sentence, action is or verb is killed. The word himself turns the action of the verb killed falls upon the subject he. Isn't it? Next, second example. She washed herself yesterday. In this sentence, she subject. Washed, main verb. Then find out the object. Whom washed? Whom washed? Herself. Herself is the object. Here, as doer of the action is she. Receiver of the action is herself. Both are the same persons. Observe it. Here, the reflexive pronoun herself turns the action of the verb washed falls upon the subject she. Isn't it? Next, third one. We know ourselves. In this sentence, subject is we. Verb is know. Then find out the object by using any one of the question words which are given. Whom know? Answer is ourselves. Ourselves is object. Here the doer of the action is we. Receiver of the action is ourselves. Both are the same person. Observe it. Here the reflexive pronoun ourselves is written in the place of object. That is after the main verb know. Here ourselves reflexive pronoun turns the action of the verb know falls back upon the subject we. Observe it. Next, fourth one. I have taught myself. In this sentence, subject is I. Have, helping verb. Taught, main verb. Then find out the object. Whom have taught. Whom have taught. Answer is myself. Myself is object in this sentence. Here, who is the doer of the action? I. Who is the receiver of the action? Myself. The doer of the action and the receiver of the action both are same person. Here, the word myself, that is reflexive pronoun, it turns the action of the verb taught falls upon the subject I. Next, fifth one. They help themselves always. In this sentence, subject is they. Main verb is help. Then find out the object. Question the verb. Whom help? Answer is themselves. Themselves is object. Here, who is the doer of the action? They. Who is the receiver of the action? Themselves. The doer of the action and the receiver of the action both are the same person. Here, subject and object both are the same person. Observe it. Here, the word themselves turn the action of the verb help falls upon the subject they. That is why themselves is called as reflexive pronoun. Reflect. Reflect. Observe it. Sixth one. He told himself that he had done it. In this sentence, subject is he. Told, main verb. Then find out the object. Use any one of the question words to find out the object. Whom told? Answer is himself. Here the object is himself. Here the subject and object both are the same person. It means the doer of the action is he, receiver of the action is himself. Doer of the action and the receiver of the action both are the same person. Observe it. Here the word himself turns the action of the verb told falls back upon the subject he. Observe it. Next, seventh one. He enjoyed himself in Bombay last month. In this sentence, subject is he. Enjoyed, main verb. Then find out the object. Whom enjoyed? Answer is himself. Himself is object. Here the subject is he, object is himself. Both are the same person. Subject and object both are the same person. It means the doer of the action is he, the receiver of the action is himself. The doer of the action and the receiver of the action both are the same person. Observe it. Here, what is the work of reflexive pronoun himself in this sentence? Here, the reflexive pronoun is himself. Observe it. Himself turns the action of the verb enjoyed falls upon the subject he. Observe it. Then let me say one thing to you. Here in the first example, he, that is subject. What is the reflexive pronoun of he? Himself. Observe it. That is written in the place of object. In the second example, she is the subject. What is the reflexive pronoun of she? Herself. Herself is written in the place of object. Observe it. In the third one, we is the subject. What is the reflexive pronoun of we? Ourselves. It is written in the place of object. Next, fourth one. In the fourth example, I is the subject. What is the reflexive pronoun of I? Myself. Myself is written in the place of object. Next, in the fifth example, subject is they. What is the reflexive pronoun of they? Themselves. Themselves is written in the place of object. Next, sixth one. In sixth one, subject is he. What is the reflexive pronoun of he? Himself. Himself is written in the place of object. Next is seventh one. In seventh one, the subject is he. What is the reflexive pronoun of he? Himself. Himself is written in the place of object. And here one important thing, reflexive pronouns are written in the place of object only. That is why they are called as reflexive objects. Second point, reflexive pronouns are written after the main verb only. In the first example, main verb is killed. See it, reflexive pronoun himself is written after the main verb killed. In the second example, herself is a reflexive pronoun. It is written after the main verb washed. Third one, in third example, ourselves is reflexive pronoun. It is written after the main verb know. Fourth example. In fourth example, reflexive pronoun is myself. It is written after the main verb taught. In fifth example, the reflexive pronoun is themselves. It is written after the main verb help. Sixth one. In sixth one, reflexive pronoun is himself. That is written after the main verb told. Seventh one. In seventh one, reflexive pronoun is himself. It is written after the main verb enjoyed. So finally, what can we understand? Reflexive pronouns are written after main verb in the place of object only. One important point regarding reflexive pronoun. After the verb enjoy, the reflexive object must be written when there is no other object after the verb. It means when there is no object in the sentence after the verb enjoy, reflexive pronoun or reflexive object should be written. It means after the main verb enjoy, object should be written. Suppose there was no object after the main verb enjoy. Then write reflexive pronoun or reflexive object. Let me explain the example. First one, I enjoyed myself in America last month. In this sentence, I subject, enjoyed main verb. Then find out object. You know how to find out object in the sentence. Use the question words. Whom enjoyed? Whom enjoyed? Answer is myself. Myself is object. After the verb enjoy, object must be written. Here, myself is object. Suppose object is not written in the sentence after the verb enjoy, it is considered as wrong sentence. Grammatically, it is wrong. Generally, we are habituated to say, I enjoy. It is wrong. It is 100% wrong. Maybe in spoken English, it is accepted. But grammatically, it is wrong. In competitive exams, it should not be considered as correct. So what is the rule? After the verb enjoy, object must be written. When there is no object, write the reflexive pronoun of the subject in the place of object. Here, I is the subject. What is the reflexive pronoun of I? Myself. It is written in the place of object. Observe it. Second sentence. You are enjoying yourself in Madras now. In this example, subject is you. What is the reflexive pronoun of you? Yourself, yourselves. Both are there. Here, singular is taken. Are helping verb. Enjoying main verb. After the verb enjoy, We should write object. Yourself. It is the object. Next, third one. We enjoyed ourselves in Delhi last week. In this example, we subject. Enjoyed, main verb. After the verb enjoy, object should be written. In this sentence, object is ourselves. What is the reflexive pronoun of we? Ourselves. In this sentence, what is subject? We. What is the reflexive pronoun of we? Ourselves. Ourselves is written in the place of object. Observe it. Another important point regarding reflexive pronoun. After the verb avail, the reflexive object must be followed by the preposition of. It means when the verb avail is used, it is followed by reflexive pronoun and OF of preposition. Here the phrase avail oneself of, avail verb, oneself, it is a reflexive pronoun, OF of preposition. Here avail oneself of, it means make use of. Let us see the examples. He avails himself of every opportunity. In this sentence, subject is he. Avail, it is followed by himself reflexive pronoun and immediately OF of preposition is written. Observe it. Second sentence. We must avail ourselves of every second. In this sentence, we is the subject. Must, helping verb. Avail, main verb. Here, the word avail is followed by reflexive pronoun ourselves. Which reflexive pronoun is written? Here, subject is we. The reflexive pronoun of we is ourselves. Observe it. So, what is the combination? Avail plus reflexive pronoun ourselves plus OF of preposition. Observe it. Third one. They should avail themselves of every Sunday. In this sentence, subject is they, should, helping verb, avail, main verb. It is followed by reflexive pronoun themselves plus OF of preposition. Next, fourth one. She wants to avail herself of every chance. In this sentence, subject is she, wants, main verb, avail, it is also verb in this sentence. Herself, it is a reflexive pronoun. Herself is followed by OF of preposition. Observe it. Next, fifth one. You must avail yourself of every opportunity. You, subject, must, helping verb, avail, main verb, yourself. After the word avail, immediately reflexive pronoun is written. Observe it. And immediately OF of preposition is written. Observe it. Do you understand till now? Then let us discuss some don'ts. What are they? First one, reflexive pronouns must not be used as subjects. It means reflexive pronouns are not written in the place of subject. First example, see it. Udbhav and I went together yesterday. In this sentence, subject is Udbhav and I. Here, generally, some students or some people express like this. Udbhav and myself went together. It is wrong. It is wrong. Why, sir? Here in this sentence, what is subject? Udbhav and myself. In the place of subject, reflexive pronoun is not written. That's why the sentence is wrong. Then what is the correct one? Udbhav and I went together yesterday. Here the subject is Udbhav and I. I is the subject form. It is a personal pronoun. Observe it. Next, second example. I wrote that letter last Sunday. In this sentence, subject is I. Generally, some students say, myself wrote that letter. It is wrong. Don't write or don't say, myself wrote that letter. Wrong. Why, sir? What is the subject in that sentence? Myself. Myself is a reflexive pronoun. What is the rule? Reflexive pronouns are not used in the place of subject. According to this rule, myself should not be written in the place of subject. That's why this sentence is wrong. Next, third one. I have been asked to go away. This is correct. In this sentence, subject is I. See it, some students or some people say that myself has been asked to go away. In this sentence, what is subject? Myself. Myself is a reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns are not written in the place of subject. What is the rule? Reflexive pronouns are not written in the place of subject. So according to this rule, the sentence is wrong. Next, fourth one. Who did this? Generally, who did this? That question is raised by some people. Some people will answer that I. Some people will answer that myself. Don't say myself. It is wrong. Why, sir? I is the subject. Suppose you wanted to give the answer in the form of a sentence. How to frame the sentence? Let us see. Who did this? Answer is I did this. Answer is I did this. Subject is I did. Verb. Here subject is I. Suppose you placed the word myself. Then what is the sentence? Myself did this. Then what is the subject in your answer? Myself. So your answer is wrong. What is the rule? Reflexive pronouns are not written in the place of subject. So based on this rule, the sentence myself did this is wrong. So another don'ts. What is it? If the subjects are different from objects, the objects must be in the ordinary objects, but not in reflexive objects. When the doer of the action and the receiver of the action both are different persons, don't use reflexive pronouns. It means when the doer of the action and the receiver of the action both are different, we should not use reflexive pronouns. For example, first one, the principal wants to see me. In this sentence, the subject is the principal. Wants, main verb. See, it is also verb. Then what is the object? Me. Me is the object. Subject is the principal. Me is the object. Here subject and object both are different persons. The subject is the principal. Me is the object. Both are different persons. That's why don't use a reflexive pronoun in the place of object. Next, second one. They will select Gopal and me. In this sentence, subject is they. Will, helping verb. Select, main verb. Then what is the object? Gopal and me. Here, subject is they. Object is Gopal and me. Here, subject is the doer of the action. Observe it. Gopal and me, they are receiver of the action. Here, both the doer of the action and the receiver of the action both are different. That's why don't use myself in the place of object. It means don't use reflexive pronoun in the place of object when the subject and objects are different. Next, third one. They will invite you to the party. In this sentence, subject is they, helping verb will, invite main verb. Then object is you. You know how to find out object. We have been explained. Here, subject is they, object is you. Both are different persons. So don't use reflexive pronouns in the place of object. Next, fourth one example. The board has decided to consult you and me. In this sentence, subject is the board, has helping verb, decided main verb, consult it is also verb, object is you and me. Here subject is the board, object is you and me. The subject and object both are different persons. So don't use reflexive pronoun in the place of object. If you have any doubts, please mention in comments box. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel and press bell icon for latest updates. If you feel it is useful information, please press like symbol and share it.